Hey, what's up, guys? Little man with the big opinion here, and in front of me, I have bought another eBay grab bag. Um, I paid $70 and for the grab bag, and then either $2.99 or $3.99. I don't remember for shipping. They had it listed for $7.90 or $79.99. I put in a best offer of 70, and they accepted it. So we'll see if we got our money's worth. I don't know if I'll put it in the bottom left hand or the top right hand corner, but I'll have a running value meter along with how much I paid, and we'll see if we can come out on top on this. I've opened 6 or 7 eBay grab bags before related to coins. Only 2 of them, I believe, I've recorded. And I mostly did them because I enjoy the randomized hunt. Now I'm kind of paying attention to the money I'm putting into it versus what I'm getting out of it. So I'll pull out, things one at a time, and I'll showcase them, and I'll give a value, and let's just get into it, guys. Alright, so the first thing right out of the gate is this United States Mint 50 state quarter proof set. The complete set from Amazon is going for $130. Individual ones are going anywhere between $5 and $15, whereas most of the sold listings on eBay are in the $6 range. So, I've never gotten one of these before. I've gotten like a 1998 proof set that is, one of each of the denominations. But this is neat because you've got 5 coins here. That means there's 10 others. So, I kind of like that. So far, that's the first thing off the top of the list, and it was $6. Or that's what I'm pricing it at. So let's move on to the next one. Alright, so the second thing in the package was this 1999 Georgia State Quarter graded at Proof 69 Ultra Cameo. This is the first coin I've got from NGCS. I kind of like the way their holders feel. I don't know, they feel a little bit more rugged than my PCGS one. But I believe this is the big ticket item. And I looked it up, just to make sure. You can type in your number right here and then the grading on it, and it'll pull up your exact coin. There were just shy of 5,000 listed in the same grade. And like 1,584 graded higher. So they'd been, proof 70. But NGC says this is a $15 coin. So I'll give what the website says. I think that brings our total now up to $21. And I'll bring you in when I have the next item out. Before I grab the next item, I did want to give the seller some credit. The packaging it came in is one of the envelopes with the bubble wrap. The graded PCGS coin was in more bubble wrap, and the US proof set was also in bubble wrap. So it was packaged extremely well. Alright, let's get back to what you'd like to see. Alright, so I was just giving the seller credit on how they wrapped these items. And most of our bulk coinage was inside of, this paper folded up nice and neat. And so that's what I wasn't really worried about the way that was packaged. But looking here, it's looking like these are supposed to be, your heavily uncirculated coins. That set, and I think this set, and it's literally shrink wrap. So I'm going to get all of this laid out because it all kind of came in one package. And I'll explain it all then. Alright, now that I have everything laid out, I kind of have it split into different categories, if you'd say. While I was complaining a little bit in the beginning because of the shrink wrap, the seller did at least like wrap one coin and then would stick another one to it and wrap it, so it was protected to a certain degree. But we got 4 proof coins, a 1990 Kennedy half dollar that's heavily scratched, almost top to bottom, a 2010 S nickel, a 1977 dime, and a 1975 penny. This shows that they at least put a little bit of time into creating this. I have bought an eBay grab bag before where they promised proofs, and how I mentioned earlier, getting the sets like this that are, penny, nickel, dime, quarter, half dollar. They literally just crack these open and you'd have all of the same year. So there was a little bit of thought put into that, and I appreciate that. All of these are worth more than their face value if I got them graded, which then begs the question of there's 2 ways that I'm going to get them graded. Either I find some type of error, or what I've asked for Christmas is for family members to pay for the grading fee as a Christmas gift. I mail the coins in. They get mailed to their house so they can then wrap them up. And so, just throwing that out there, if you, it said that this one in a mint state condition, which I believe it could probably get MS 63, even with that giant scratch on it, maybe MS 60 at the lowest. It says it's about a $7 coin in mint state condition, and auctions it's sold for 15 plus. Grading fees are going to eat that up, but if you're not paying for them, well, I think you're doing pretty good. 2 foreign coins, they're both from Yugoslavia, they're both from the early 80s. This one definitely looks bronze to me, but this one threw me for a loop because it looked silvery. It didn't quite have that, silver sound to it. I looked it up and they're both made out of bronze. So I thought that was very cool. Next up, we have a 1905 Indian head penny. Can't see any of the Liberty. I've got a bunch of the early 1900 Indian heads. These are worth about $1, upwards of about $2. Putting it inside of a flip and selling it in a lot kind of ups the price a little bit. In my quarter video that I just did, I talked about how I've been saving my bicentennials, and this one is in very good shape. This is definitely the best looking one I have. Normally you lot them up for about $1 worth on eBay, and people are buying them for $5 or $6 plus shipping. So I will give this a $1 value, but I need 3 others, and I might even give this one a $2 value because it's packaged this way, and it's a very good example. This is worth 50 cents to me. It's nice. I might even take it out of this sleeve and put it in my quarter book. But this is worth 50 cents to me. I could maybe, or not 50 cents, 25 cents. It's worth its face value. I'm jumping the gun and getting to the next one. Maybe sell this for 30 cents since it's in its protector. Another one, very good looking coin, 1980 Kennedy half dollar. It looks stunning, and I would put it at 50 cents. It being in this plastic, and if I was trying to sell it at a booth, might sell it for 75 cents. But for the most part, it's face value. And then moving on, 3 nickels we were promised. I was very surprised that we got a dated Buffalo nickel, 1937. The date's actually on there fairly well, and you can see detail in the arrow here and a little bit there, and you can still see strands of the hair. So this is not a bad example of a common buffalo nickel you can find hunting. On the back, you can still see part of the horn, and you can see a mint mark on the back as well. So I'll give this a $1.50 value because this is a pretty good example of a buffalo nickel. Again, another surprise with this eBay seller. It's older than 1900. Most of the ones of these that I see are the 1907, 1905, 1901. But a coin from the 1800s is always nice to get. She is pretty slick. I mean, most of the time people are looking for the Liberty in her headpiece. And then for me, a secondary is still being able to see the outline of her headpiece. And I can't even see that. It's completely slick. The back was pretty toasty. But it's from the 1800s, so I'll take that all day. This guy, well, it's nice. It's a 1940. It's an old nickel. It's worth about 6 cents. Most people only pay 5 cents for it. Next, we have the wheat pennies. We have a 41D, a 40D, a 44 Philadelphia, a 52S, and a 52D. We also got this 1968 that looks pretty nice. I don't know why it was thrown in here, but I'll take it. And then we did get one steel cent that is not in too terrible of shape. So I'll take that all day. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wheat pennies. 6 if you count the steely. I put all of my wheat cents at about a 10-cent value. Now you've got to find the right buyer to buy them for 10 cents a piece. And then I put my steel cents at about 12 cents a piece. Again, you got to find the right buyer for it. So now we'll move on to probably my favorite part of it. And I'll get this stuff out of the way. So in this eBay grab bag, I was promised at least 1 piece of silver. I got 2. We got a 1945 Silver War nickel from Denver. And we got a 1948 Philadelphia silver dime. So this guy is just going to go in here. Get the Filipino one I got. Slightly smaller than our dimes. So I keep it on top. And the nickel goes in this bag. And with that silver, the dime was worth about $1.96 and the nickel was worth $1.52. So about $3.50 in silver added for a 15-cent face value. I'll take that all day. Now, we're getting really close to the end of this grab bag, and so I'll grab the last of it out, and we'll get a wrap up. Alright, so I'm slightly irritated with myself because the packaging on this cardboard insert that was inside this envelope, the envelope was stuck down to it, and I spent 5 or 6 minutes trying to reach my hand trying to get under it to pull it up, and I ended up ripping it. And the reason why I was upset is because the envelope is stamped 1971, came from the Treasury Department, and it's a mint set. Now, this is what I was talking about when you normally get this in a grab bag, and this guy was a nice change of pace. So I might have decreased the value a little bit, but all of the sellings on eBay I was looking at, they weren't coming in original packaging at all. And most of them were selling for $10 to $12. So this right now is almost on par with the graded coin that we got. We've got a couple things left. We're almost done, and then we'll get a wrap up. So the last two items in this grab bag, I have to give them props. I've never seen someone put this much effort into less than $5 worth of gold. But I like the size of this 1 grain bar more than getting those gold flaky vials. I mean, I watch a lot of prospecting channels on YouTube, and when they're talking about they got pickers or they got a nugget or whatever, this feels like the size of what a picker would be. So I did the math. There's 15.4 something grains in 1 gram. Price of gold's like $62 right now per gram. And it comes out to like $4.04. So I thought that was cool. That might go in my wallet. And this was almost amazing. It still is amazing because I love getting old notes. It's a 1957 $1 bill. That one, if it were a 0 or a 7, probably would have made this top the value of everything inside of this grab bag. But I would still put this at a minimum $5 silver certificate just because of how close it was. It is a trinary with 70707. That looks good, and then the 00 and the 1. It could be better. You can also see that it was kind of off cut on this left side. It's cut really close. It looks like the top is also a little bit longer than the bottom. So, with that being said, this wraps up this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I think I did pretty good. Not gonna lie. All things considered. And I think it's time to buy another eBay grab bag. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comment section down below if y'all have an eBay seller that y'all have bought from and y'all like. I'd love to do another one with some of the people that watch my channel. If not, I'm going to pick another one at random. I'll get the bag ordered and we'll go from there. Hope y'all enjoyed and everyone have a great afternoon.